What is going on, everybody? James from the channel Terribly Tough, and today we got a special one for you guys. We have complete replicas, clones of expensive brands, so you don't have to spend the money, but you can smell exactly like the hyped up fragrances that you've been hearing about for years. I have the clones, I have the replicas. Let's get into it. This is James from the channel Terribly Tough.
I was born to be free.
Now, before we start, guys, this channel is dedicated to helping you guys smell, look, and feel good. If I could do any of those, I've done my job. So I would love for you guys to like, subscribe, because it helps the channel. Alright guys, so today is a big day because we're going to talk about cheap to expensive fragrances and what are clones that you can get so you can smell exactly the way that these scents smell, but for a quarter, a fraction of the price. A lot of the cologne that I'm going to mention today is not going to cost you more than $45–50 bucks with taxes. Now, we're going to start off with a very hyped up one by Jean-Paul Gaultier. This one is called Ultra Male. Now, Ultra Male is supposed to be a bubblegum sweet scent. Women do love it. It does last very long. Very easy to wear. Compliment getter. It's a safe scent. I've never heard anyone talk bad about it. Now, instead of spending the 90 or 100 bucks that you're going to spend at Macy's, you can get the same scent for a brand called Afnan 9 PM. It smells exactly like it. You're not spending more than 40 bucks. All right, let's get on to the better fragrances in the list. Now, this one, Gasada. Now, Gasada is a replica of Dior Sauvage, which everybody loves. Everybody loves it. But everybody's tired of it because they smell it all the time. So what this does is that it gives you a twist of some mango, so you have a little bit of that kick to it, which is really good, long lasting. No one's going to smell like you. Next on the list, we're going to the Creeds. Now, Creed, everybody knows AVENTUS, which we'll get to later. Virgin Island water, which basically smells like a pina colada. Great summer scent, compliment galore. Doesn't last that long, but when women smell it, they fall in love. Women love to wear it. It's a very unisex fragrance. So instead of spending $400, maybe the $500 from Creed Virgin Island water, you can get alt fragrances. This is called Caribbean water. In the air, it smells amazing. That's why I don't care if it doesn't last long. I just keep reapplying it. And plus, it's fun size. PERCIVAL is basically a mix of what you used to smell when you passed the Abercrombie & Fitch store. You would get that fierce smell. And then they mixed it with Mont Blanc Legend, and then they basically married the two and got this phenomenal scent, but the more expensive version. And this one is called PERCIVAL. Now, PERCIVAL smells awesome. Smells like the expensive version of the two, but it's expensive. It's 400 bucks with taxes. So to help you spend only $35–40 on Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct. Smells exactly like Parfums de Marly PERCIVAL, but at a fraction of the price, $35. Now, this one is basically the private collection by YSL. This one is called TUXEDO. You get that smooth leather scent. If you like that smooth, seductive scent, you're going to want to get YSL TUXEDO. But again, it's $300. Instead, there's a brand called Mustache. Mustache smells exactly like it. FragranceNet, JomoShop.com, and it smells just like it, lasts just as long, and you're not spending more than $50. It's called Mustache. Let's go on to the next one. Even if you never heard and you're not a lover of cologne, you've heard of Creed. This is called Creed AVENTUS. So instead of spending the $500, which it has gone up to for a 3.3 bottle, you get the same amount of juice for $35 on Amazon. And this one, the knockoff, the replica, the clone, is called Club de Nuit Intense. As soon as you smell it, AVENTUS, that's the first thing you think in your mind. It smells exactly like it. I put a lot of people onto this. If you want to start off with cologne and you want to smell expensive, this one smells expensive and it's cheap. Everyone is definitely going to ask me about this, the Baccarat Rouge 540. Now, Baccarat Rouge 540 is an amazing scent, long lasting. Women and men both wear it, but it's completely out of reach for a lot of people. Nobody wants to spend $400, but they want to smell like it. So if that's the case, JomoShop.com for $43. The clone that you're gonna get is called Hammer-On Amber Oud. Along with Creed AVENTUS, probably the sexiest one, along with Creed Aventus, the sexiest one in my collection. In my entire collection. I love this. It's one of those fragrances that when you smell it, you can't get enough. You got to keep putting your nose on it. Easy to wear, any season, for any reason. But this is probably the most expensive, along with Creed Aventus, which cost me $4.40 after taxes. Instead of spending that money, what I'm going to put you guys onto smells just like Oud for Greatness, HALTANE. This one's called Oud for Glory. Long lasting. You put this on your clothes 3 days non-stop. I love it. I love it. I actually use a lot of this. You put this on, you put Club de Nuit Intense. Don't even listen to the other ones I mentioned on the list. These are the ones you're going for. These heavy hitters right here. You got your Creed Aventus, you got your HALTANE replica and Oud for Greatness. You put them together, you got an amazing rotation of cologne for any season, any type of night, date night, best smelling person at work, best smelling. Scent bubble is going to be insane. So that's basically it, guys. My clones of some of the most expensive, hyped up fragrances on the market, where you're not going to spend that type of money, but you're going to smell like that money, if you know what I mean. All right, guys, that's my review. Comment down below what are your favorite fragrances to wear that smell exactly like other ones. What are your clones? What are your favorite colognes to put on? All right, guys, till the next review. This is James from the channel. Terribly Tough.